Hello guys, welcome to Lucy FS. On this video we'll be going over the importance of ICT PD Array Metrix. It is so important that remove the ICT PD Array Metrix from it and there will be no ICT. Why? Because ICT emphasizes on learning how to read the market. And your key to knowing how to read the market is knowing the direction where the price is going to go next is based on the PD Array Metrix. You can't do without it. They still go hand in hand. It's so important. You can't overlook it, and it's very important that you can see the ones that you have on the screen. The bearish ICT PD Array Metrix, the bullish ICT PD Array Metrix. There are 7 in numbers, and these are, to me, is the called ICT PD Array Metrix. That if you are able to know these 7, if you are able to get familiar with these 7 ICT PD Array Metrix, and you are able to identify it on the chart whenever you are analyzing the chart or looking for trade entries, then you will take your trading career to a next level. Because looking at these things, looking at this PD Array Metrix right now, I can tell you that it is a market. There is no other way. If you really want to succeed in trading and you want to use ICT concept, then it's very important for you to know this PD Array Metrix and understand them. The order of arrangement is the way you will be looking up to. Like when you are bearish, you are looking up to in a range that has already formed. If you want to sell the market, you are looking up to see if there is a mitigation block, if there is a breaker block, if there is a bearish breaker, if there is a liquidity void, fair value gap, bearish order block, rejection block, old high and old low. And if you are looking down when the market is bullish, you are looking for where the market to trade down to before you continue going up. You'll be looking the first thing you'll be looking at will be the mitigation block, the bullish breaker, the liquidity void, the fair value gap, the bullish order block, the rejection block, the hold low and hold high. I think on mode 4 of the ICT core content, if you go through it, you see ICT explain most of this PD array and how it look like and how you'll be able to find it. If you are not already familiar with this, you will be able to understand and learn it from that mode content. Why is it so important to understand this PD array? Because even down to the seconds time frame, they are very important. Your ability to tell where the market is going to go next, your ability to set your stop loss, your take profit, will be based on this PD Array Metrix. As you can see, we are on NAS 100 and the market have already broke to the downside. You can say that on the daily time frame, for now the market is bearish. So if you want to sell, if you are looking for a sell to sell the market, because the directional bias is now bearish, so selling will be you'll be able to see high probability trades when you take sell, when you are looking to sell the market. So where the ICT PD Array comes in is, as you can see, the market has already gone down and you can't, if you want to sell, you can't just come in and start selling because you think the market is down. You have to wait for the market to retrace back to a specific PD array that you can see on the daily on the trading range that has formed on whatever time frame you are trading on. There is always a range, and within that range there must be, I tell you, 1 or 2 ICT bearish PD arrays that you find there, and you can make reference to it. You can see that when the market was in an uptrend, see the market trading back down into bullish PD arrays. I'm going up and targeting bearish PD arrays. It's very important to know in every trade you need to understand where the bearish PD arrays are, where the bullish PD arrays are. When you are bearish, you'll be looking to take trades from the bearish PD arrays and setting your profit target to the bullish PD arrays. The two go and you can't say that I'm bearish, I can only focus on looking out for the bearish PD arrays. The bullish PD arrays are important as well because you need it for your target purpose. You need it to be able to take something off the market. When the market was bullish, you can see, let's look at it. Let's look at it from this place. Let's look at it from that, and you can see how the market trade. If a range has been formed, on this place like this. So for you to buy, you have to wait for the market to retrace. And in looking for the PD arrays, to know where the market will retrace to, you have to start looking on the order of hierarchy. Like on this range like this, you can see that when you are looking at it, the first thing you look out for is the mitigation block. Which is here, the mitigation block. The second thing is if there is a breaker, you can see there is no breaker. The third thing is the liquidity void. The fourth is the fair value gap. The fifth is the order block. You can see on this range alone, we have the fair value gap, we have the order block, we have the mitigation block. We have almost three PD Array metrics that you can make reference to. So even if you say you don't see the mitigation block, you could see the fair value gap. If you didn't see the fair value gap, you can see the order block, and you can see that price trade down to almost price trade down to all of it, trade down to the fair value gap, to the order block, to the mitigation block. And why it's so important for you to know this PD Array metrics and understand how they look like, and get yourself familiar with it, so that when you're analyzing the market, when you're looking at the chart, you'll be able to tell at a glance what the market is most likely to do. What stage are we in the market, and where is the market going to go next? Because if I want to buy this market now, if I'm looking to buy this market, I have to wait for it to get down to this, especially the one that is more important that I can't do without in my own trading, is the fair value gap. is the fair value gap. There can be other PD Array metrics, but I'm more comfortable if the fair value gap is available, because I think it's very powerful. That fair value gap is very, very powerful. And you don't underestimate any of these PD Array. You have to watch out for them and mark them out on your chart, because once price get there, if price is going to react, if price is at any particular PD Array, and the reason why I say most people overlook this PD Array metrics that ICT teaches is because you don't know the power of any of these ICT PD Arrays. Even if it's the rejection block, even if it's an old high or old low, once price gets to hit, there is a particular price signature that you will find that yes, price is about, that you can say that price is about to react from this PD Array metrics. Most of the times, the price signature, if you are familiar with ICT, the price signature that you see at this place that the price will trace to the fair value gap and the order block. At this space like this, you see that when you get to 1 hour, you will see the ICT 2022 model there. You see, you will be able to see a run on stop, maybe on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, and then a displacement that takes out a swing high, and within that displacement there is a fair value gap, and you wait for it to trade back to the fair value gap. Now you are taking your trades from you are following the trend on the daily time frame. So even if your risk to reward ratio is 1:2, and you take a trade from 1 hour, you are most likely to hit the profit target, because now you are looking at the chart, you are looking at the target, you are looking at the target, you are looking at once the price that trades to the daily time frame PD Arrays. What you are going to look, what's the signature, once you find the price signature on the 1 hour that say that confirms that price is going to react from this specific PD Array metrics, your next profit target that you are going to be looking at will not go to 1 hour and be looking for where would the market reach for. No, you'll still be on this daily time frame and look for the bearish premium PD Array that are on the daily time frame. As you can see, first of all, you can see one fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap here, a fair value gap here. You can use it as your target. And then we have an old high. We have the rejection block. Then we have an old high. You can see there are 3 reference points for you to set your target at, just looking at the daily alone. And you can mark it down to the 1 hour and see if it's the target. So the importance of ICT PD Array metrics cannot be underestimated. You don't underestimate it, because it's very important, very, very important. I'm not here to teach you what is mitigation block, breaker block, order block. I'm here to let you know that if you want to be successful in trading ICT, in reading the market, then you need to get yourself familiar with this 7 core PD Array metrics. You need to get yourself familiar with them, because though ICT has so many PD Array metrics, but this 7, if you know them, you are good to go. You don't have to worry yourself about any of the other PD Array metrics, because in any trading range that you see, the 7, 1 or 2 multiplied, and you are good to go. That should be enough for you to make a trading decision based on it. based on it, and your success on trading depends on your ability to tell where the market is going to go next, and that depends on the PD Array. As the market is going down now, using the PD Array Metrix, you could be able to tell where the market is going to go next. You'll be able to tell where the market is most likely to stop before, not that the trend will change, but where you can say, let me take something off here, or let me take my stop loss to the most recent high, so that you don't, when you start retracing deeper, you don't lose all your money. You'll be able to tell which PD Array, because on the chart they are always available, and you can tell you can tell at a glance. If you practice, if you study them, if you look for it, you go to the chart, if it's a mitigation block, you take your time out, what does it look like, for you to get used to it. These 7 ICT PD Array Metrix, in every time you open the chart and you want to analyze, you want to know what is happening in the market, you want to have a direct, you want to know where is the direction of the market facing, so that you can base your trading decision on it, whether it should be a buyer or a seller. When you come into the chart and you have found your trading range, you can say, in this trading range, are we bearish or are we bullish? If you are bearish, then it's time for you to say, what range are we trading in? And once you identify the range, you can start looking up. You have to add this PD Array Metrix. If you can't remember, maybe you have it written down. Then you start looking up. Do we have a mitigation block? You look for it. You already have studied and know what mitigation block look like. If it's not there, you cross it. Do we have a breaker block? If it's there, you look for it and you mark it. Do you have a fair value gap? Do you have a liquidity void? Do we have a rejection block? Do we have other block? Do you have hold high and hold low? I tell you that as you are going through this thing, as you are going through the chart within the trading range, you'll be able to tell over time, once you get familiar with what they look like. And once you open the chart and you see a trading range, you can tell at a glance what PD Array is available, and you can just go directly to mark them out and wait for price to trade there, to give you a particular signature to tell you that yes, price will react from it. I'm so happy about this PD Array because it's made trading easier for me. I just need to wait for the price to get to certain PD Array Metrix, and once it gets there, I'll wait to see if there's this particular price signature, if there will be a run on stop, a displacement that leaves a fair value. That fair value is very important, though it might leave a order block, it might leave liquidity void, but to confirm that price want to move from this particular PD Array Metrix, that you can, yes, with some level of confidence that with your trading plan, if your trading plan permits for you to take a trade at that point, then you can take a trade and know that yes, you have done all the right things that you need to do. So it's very important for you to study this PD Array Metrix on ICT. Do not take it for granted, because it's your key. If you can get familiar with it, any trading range, even if it's 1 minute, if seconds chart, you'll be able to make use of it. Able to, as you are trading, as you are in trade and the PD Array are forming, the institution of that flow is moving, you'll be able to see what the market will come down to react from before continue going in the direction. So don't take it for granted, study it very well, and you see that your understanding of it to take your trading to the next level. Thank you very much.